And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
KO! Here's the cover.
Hey, what's up everyone, and we're back here today with a vid that I sort of promised. This is the second part of the poll that I put out, so this is the game on Severgorsk in the 13105. Not the ideal map ever, it's a lot of corridors, but it's not the assault or team destruction variant, so it's a little more playable. It's a standard variant, so we're going to do the pretty standard play on Severgorsk from this spawn. Some of you may be expecting me to cover the update today or something like that. It's not really my type of thing, though you will probably be able to catch a few videos on the new Tier 9 and Tier 10 tanks that have been at the T95E6 and the 50T. I'm not going to try to pronounce the other part of that German Tier 9 medium, because I will butcher it, but expect vids on those in the coming week. But I'm not going to probably do an overview video. There's plenty of other people that do those, and probably do a better job than I ever could, and go check out their channels as well. So don't expect that, but expect videos on those two tanks, and probably also the SU-130. Granted, not the ones released this week, but the Shashaka, the skin version I've had for a little bit now, and have a couple games to put out of that tank as well at some point. So expect those coming as we spot the first tanks on their team crossing. E100, we put one shot into him, one bounces, and then we put another into the Jaegeru. That's pretty important for this matchup because if you notice the team list in the beginning, there's only, I think, 5 Tier 10s per team, and one of those on each team is a light tank. So basically, there's a lot of Tier 8s, and maybe some Tier 9s as well. So they're going to have issues on that flank, probably pending the Jaegeru and the E100 easily, especially with the E100 and also the Jag, because of the slope back of the hill. So it's kind of important for us to put some shots into those guys while they're crossing there, and take a little bit of the pressure off our team dealing with those guys' hit points. It's only 2 shots of damage, but that's 2 more shots that they don't have to do to each, one each to each of those tanks going up there. So hopefully that helps them. We'll see. However, now that's not our problem. That's our team's problem up on the hill, and now we're just going to be patrolling this area fairly heavily, kind of like an assassin here. And we spotted the Indian Panzer, which is the one I'm looking for, and then we get shot by the Pershing, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's, well, whatever. I'm okay with taking 200 damage, but the Indian Panzer plays the Great Escape momentarily, and we're going to charge him down, put one into him, and not going to go too far forward because I don't want to expose myself to the Pershing. No point in doing that. I can easily just hit him twice right there. I didn't notice the Pershing is a 2-shot, so he's another kind of priority target. If I can clip it in these 3 shots at the about 1100 alpha damage or so, the 1200 that's in this, it's good. Though that was close there as the 13105 when their team comes running in, but luckily he already has his eye set on the 416, which is good news for us, bad news for our 416. However, we're able to catch him now on a reload, and we're going to dump all 3 of our shells into him before he can run away and possibly do another clip of damage as well. So put 2 in, and he thinks he's getting away, he's not, and we put our 3rd in and take him out of the game as well. We're slowly losing tanks in this game. That other flank to my right is never going to win, just because the majority of our tanks are either up on the ridgeline fighting the E100 or in this area where I'm at as well. Now the turtle's coming in, but again, he's kind of ignoring me, possibly, but the 416 shuts him down quickly. And now we've got our reload coming off. His shot comes in from over to our right, so I kind of want to avoid that area now. Just a mental note. So now we spot the Borsig, and this is kind of a bad play because we just kind of run right in, and for some reason I didn't think he was looking this way. I don't know why, but we take a big shot from him. Luckily he has the 128 and not the 150. Otherwise that'd be an issue, but he's already shot, so we're just going to dump all 3 of our shells into him and clip him out for his entire health. So a decent result, but I'd still rather have not taken that shot. I don't want to take shots from 120mm guns in, anything, particularly, but especially a light tank. But now the Pershing is pushing in against our 416, and again, we're just waiting for our reload until we can pounce on this guy, basically. Takes out a 416, and he's not looking, and we're able to get his turret just barely and just beat it. Scores are still fairly even in this game. That's our 4th kill for 4,000 damage, and we picked up a little bit of assisted. I don't know when we did that, but not bad for Severgorsk assist-wise. Just shy of 1,000 by 1 damage, but that's okay. Again, this was a very unique game. I don't like seeing this map ever in light tanks because it's basically just 3 corridors. The center area is the most open, but generally there's not a lot of tanks there. There's a spot that Batch at AP is a one-shot, and before he can repeat his interclip reload and take him down as well. And we see the E100 and the Jaeger are still alive, clapping people, and they've basically won that flank, which again isn't too surprising. If they played that well, it's not that surprising that they won that. They're fairly heavily armored, and with that kind of position, it's not shocking that they won that at all. But now we basically have won the middle. There's nobody else here that I'm aware of, so I'm going to go see if I can spot the artillery or if anybody's sitting in their base still. My kind of notion is the E100 and Jaeger are going to just keep pushing. They're not going to worry about going back to the base at this moment, and sure enough, yeah, the Jaeger is still pushing, and he just fired to kill one of our artillery. And we spot one of their arties, but then we spot their Iron Rain, who we just spot, but for some reason is already taken 600 hit points. Maybe I already blind fired him, I don't know what, but that's apparently a thing. We spot the other arty, but we decided not to go in on him because one arty just took him out. And secondly, there's more important targets right now, personally. If I just let this Jaeger roll in there on 1,400 hit points, that's going to be an issue. Especially when I had the opportunity right now to hopefully get in behind him. He's going to be distracted, but I'm going to take this corner very slow and with my turret facing the other way, as I'm very cautious poking this. So you kind of see him rocking back and forth. I don't want to just fully commit and just go in there guns a-blazing quite yet, because he could be looking this way. But then we spot him. He's looking towards the Waffle, I'm assuming, because they're spotting each other. Otherwise, the Waffle would be clipping him right now. So that's kind of the reasoning. I'm going to go in a little more guns blazing here, and we pick up the rear of his tank, put one, track him, and we see we hit the fuel tanks. We hit the fuel tanks again and light them on fire, and we're able to do a little bit more than our clip potential, which is always nice, and finish him off for our 7th kill so far. Not too often that happens. 7 kills on this map, as well as 6,200 damage so far, and we still have their tier 9 Chinese TD to hunt down. Which this game's still very losable. If we play this badly, the Chinese TD is very capable of killing us. He would have to low roll pretty massively not to kill us. And I'm pretty sure the alpha is 750 on that gun at the tier 9 level. So we have to be a little careful with that. But he is spotted. Already's actually repositioning. If you see that to our right, it's kind of funny, especially considering it's T92. But yeah, that's fine. But we spotted the Waffle, or not the Waffle, sorry. Our Waffle spotted the Chinese tier TD, and there he is. He's going to hopefully put 3 HCR rounds into his side, and sure enough, he's just pushing. He has no idea that we're here at all, and we're going to let him know that we're here with our 3 rounds. Put 1 into him. The second one just disappears into the void, apparently, and our 3rd one goes in. So, little unfortunate. We could have picked up another shot of damage, or maybe even a fire if he saw the first shot hit his fuel tanks, but we're just going to ignore him now. I'm fairly confident a Waffle is going to take out a Chinese tier 9 TD fairly easily, and we're just going to go hunt the arty, hopefully for our 8th kill. It's always nice to get Radley Walters, those kind of medals. That's when it starts getting a little more significant to get them. Top Guns, as our controller batteries dies once again. It's more a connection, but I'll fix that eventually. And we're going in for the R8, but he's actually running away, so you spot him real quick, snap one into him, and then, yeah, we just fire out of frustration, apparently. And now I'm hoping maybe he's just going to keep running and I can chase him down as we get ping, ping, ping for some reason. I don't, yes, I know where he's at, but it looks like he's setting for a shotgun. I'm going very cautious here because I don't want to give the artillery the satisfaction of a light tank kill at the end of the game. I'm not afraid that we're going to lose. The Waffle's coming, and I'm not going to give the artillery. I don't care about getting a Radley's. I don't want to die to an artillery. And we finished the game off and with a nice win on Severgorsk in the 13-105. So a pretty solid result considering the map. Very, very good result. I'm trying not to be stupidly humble, I guess. But Yeah, 70, just shy of 7,500 damage. We picked up just shy of 1,500 assists as well with our 7 kills and 1,796 base XP. Really didn't have to fire any heat rounds till the end just because I wanted the full clip. Very nice matchmaking, so that's not too surprising. That's helped make the result a little more easier to come by. So really good game. Hope you guys enjoyed. And again, I will be back with those videos on those tanks hopefully later this week. So expect to look for those and what I think about them. If you want to get them or not, it's not too hard of an op. But yeah, just look forward to those. Hopefully you guys staying safe and hopefully you enjoyed. And I will catch you all next time. See ya. Potatoes.